Well, it is Wednesday, the 5th of October, and I've got the next 2 days off. I am going up to northern Michigan to hunt some public land for the weekend with the guys from Bowhunter Chronicles Podcast. Pretty excited about this hunt. It'd be nice to share a deer camp with a bunch of guys with the same passion as I've got. Just be able to talk to guys from there's people coming from all over the country. So New York, I think there's a guy coming from Texas, a couple guys from Iowa. It's just going to be a fun time. Be able to share stories and hunt hard. Be up there in an hour, get in a tree hopefully first thing in the morning. Alright, officially the first hunt of the Bowhunter Chronicles podcast hunt. Kind of did some driving up and down these roads earlier today, and this spot caught my eye because it's high, like almost an old clear cut style, and then it opens up down on the bottom side. I got the wind coming out of that thick. But I'm going to walk around the bottom side of this, and it looks like there's some swamp ground down in there. So I'm going to try to just sneak around this edge, see if there's any sign coming in and out, see if I can't find somewhere good to set up back in there. It's the evening of October 7th, Friday night. I'm walking in here, kind of just scouting my way in along this creek. I saw a decent buck here this morning. Saw a decent buck here this morning crossing the road. So I marked it on my maps. Decided I'd come back in this afternoon. It's only 3 o'clock. It's plenty early. I know down here it drops down into a creek. And try to keep that sun out. But it looks like it opens up down at the bottom. I'm just going to follow this edge, see if I can't find any good sign. It's a porcupine right there. Looking right at me. That's cool. There's a rub right there. Old one right there. Another old one right there. Right on this point when it's coming down. As soon as I got to the far side of that big valley, I jumped 2 of them that were bedded by this down tree. I'm worried that there's going to be more bedded up on that hill. With the wind coming this way tonight, I think they'll be watching this direction. So I don't want to go too far. I'm just trying to pick the right tree. Alright, I finally made it up into a tree. As I was walking in here, I got to the edge of a valley. And I took like 2 steps down into there, and a couple deer boogered from up on this hill. I let them run, came up across, and set right up right there. Right at the bottom of this little bench, there's a squirrel. Right at the bottom of this bench that runs the top of this ridge. It looks really good. got a couple fresh rubs right underneath me. I got a bench right here off to my right, a bench right here going up that ridge. And it looks like a bunch of oaks in there, and then it opens up quite a bit down in here. A lot of pines. So I didn't want to push too far. Right there on that bench, my wind is kind of pulling up. Right here in this tree, it's going right back down to where I came from. So anything up there shouldn't be able to smell me. I got acorns falling around me, I hear. That's pretty good. I got high hopes for this. Well, so far it's been a pretty active morning. I think at this point I've seen 11 deer. And out of the 11 deer, I think 100% of them passed through the same spot, 70 yards away from me. So that means after this hunt, taking this stand down and moving it. There's deer walking that trail last night. All the deer walked it this morning, including that nice buck. So tonight I'll be 70 yards further over. Alright, it's Saturday night. I think it's the 8th. Yeah, it's the 8th. I'm walking into my stand right now, but I had to take a different route with the wind direction. I relocated my stand this morning after the morning hunt. I just dropped another guy off back here, closer to the truck, but on the downwind side where I think all those deer this morning went. Somebody's gonna see one tonight. I saw deer cross through here. Right through here. I saw 15 deer in the last 2 sits, and every one of them has walked through here. No matter where they come from. So. $4:15. A little over 3 hours to sit here. They should move if this wind calms down.
Hello?
Hey,
You're breaking up.
can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No.
I just killed one.
You just killed one?
Yes.
Buck or doe?
Doe.
Doe?
Doe.
Perfect.
Oh. Came in right around that ridge, right where I knew they kept on moving through.
Did you find her?
No, but I heard her crash.
Oh, okay.
And she's down in like a major freaking gully.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Something hung?
Huh?
I said hallelujah.
Yeah. Alright, well, I still got a buck tag, so I'm gonna sit here for a little while.
Okay, we're decorating cookies.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright,
I
I
love you. Alright, bye.
Bye. I love bow hunting. What I was expecting, they walked down this bench and straight into this little flat, which is where I saw a bunch of them the last couple nights. They were gonna try to cut across me. Didn't work so well. Alright, so you can see my stand right there. In there somewhere. And the deer I saw, you were over there.
Oh,
The deer I saw came from this way, went up. This morning that buck came right here, walked down this edge, right down. See what I'm talking about? How this slope, and then it's flat?
Yeah.
That's a bench. And they run the crap out of them. That's what I've seen them on all 3 hunts now.
Okay.
In the spot. But I think if you got back up in here tomorrow, it's private over there.
Oh.
And I think there's ag fields. So I'm thinking what all of them did this morning was came out of these woods, down this hill, and across. So that's where
sitting here would be better than where I was tonight? I think tonight's good too. Or tonight's probably fine too. For tomorrow.
Here's what. I just know I saw a lot more over here than you did over there.
Gotcha.
That's the only way I can see it. So yeah, she was standing somewhere right in here where you can see where the blood starts. And she just keeps going. Somebody dragged that behind them.
I got it. We'll take turns.
And from what I saw,
Oh, there's blood there.
I took her. When she stopped, she turned towards me, so I hit her right at the point of that shoulder. Buried it all the way to the fletching.
This stream came out.
That's a ramcat broadhead. Hydroshock. It had to have passed clean through her, but stuck up at the fletchings. Quite a bit of it busted off.
Oh.
Like that. Turn with this one. She's like already falling. Oh, there she is. strikes again, boys. Oh, it's not a big one. It's not a big one at all. It is a doe, though. That broadhead messed her up.
Nice work, Josh. Good job, man.
Thank you very much.
That's about the size of a Texas deer.
Those are the ones I usually walk by me, but it sure looked a lot bigger than the one it was with. Oh well. More meat in the freezer.
There you go. Well, you unleashed the floodgates.
Hey, it took me 3 hunts to find a deer. And then it was 2 hunts of seeing them in the wrong spot, and then just moving to them. I think it's the 8th.
Yeah, yep, states.
Well,
You gonna gut her here, or you gonna take it back to the truck?
talk about ground shrinkage. Wow, it's been a while since I shot one like that.
It's all for the camp.
Yep, it's all for the camp. I wasn't gonna be picky. She is tagged, legal.
Now we only got a 100-foot hill to drag her up. Oh, you said up there.
Came out right there. Or no, right there.
Yeah, down.
She made it a long ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably what, 150?
Yeah, at least that. And she didn't go just straight downhill or whatever. She went up and down.
Spider.
Little spider, maybe.
Well, at least there's no buttons. Sweet. Oh man, that doesn't get old. Thank you guys.
You did all the tracking. We didn't do much of anything. We're about to do stuff though.
Oh, this is a backpack, boys. Just throw her ass right in that hole. Yep. Perfect. Fits right on there. Love it. That is my first deer ever taken at any kind of like a camp like that. Camp setting like that. We just never had one.
I'll tell you, we were driving over here. I said, he's like, thanks for doing this. It's invaluable, blah blah blah. And I'm like, to me, this is the fun part. Like when you're at camp and somebody shoots a deer, and like, all right, well, I'll help you go get it. Yeah. Like coming out and it's
I like that.
It's like we won.
Yeah.
It's like
collectively.
I'm hoping we got more to go track.
Fine. Well, if you know where Tim is, we can follow you out and see if their trucks are over there. Because they were watching the videos and stuff back at camp.
Yep.
Mr. Adam Miller, Bowhunter Chronicles Podcast there on the right, dragging my deer. I love it.
It's non-alcoholic.
Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Oh, man. Meat in the freezer. That's what Mama cares about.